Hi everyone, my name is Brandy Wolf and I am an Oracle of Hidden Truths, and I thought I would do a card reading for the month of June as a collective, so June 2025, and I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Archetypes guidebook here, Kim Kranz. I've been trying to bond with this deck, and I think I have. It's pointed some things out for me that I needed to know. So, but I'm going to pull. The sad part is I probably need to get the pocket edition, as my hands are small. And this deck is kind of big for my hands, so let's see what card I'll pick. And I may have to look in the guidebook for the meaning of the card. I've been working on bonding with the deck. It's been very eye-opening with some things, with some people I'm dealing with too. And ooh, is that one? That's one. So well, it's not flipped over, but I want to see what it is. The self. So the self. I'll go ahead and keep that. Why not? Why not? So we'll keep the self out. And let's see what I get as the main pull here. So as the main pull, oh, I had this actually for my month card, for my personal month, the box. So here's the box, and this one I'll probably have to read this one out. The self, I'll probably have to look that one up. But the box basically, as the Fool, I guess, the main pool of the cards that I dealt, is basically coming out of your box, coming out of being confined in a box, thinking outside the box, knocking walls down, things like that. I want to double check. That's what I got from it anyway. And just give me un momento, por favor. Oh, my eyeball. My eye is itching. So, yeah, here's the box. Ooh, spooky. The box, the cage, the rules, the norm, structure, order, coherence, logic. Moving outside the box is exhilarating and expansive, but destabilizing. Others will wonder what you are doing and why. You will too. This is part of the process. Everything within the box is known. Everything outside the box is unknown. That is why it is more comfortable to stay within its walls. Choose freedom. So choose to break out of the box. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now, made of some type of confining thought, What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going. Break through, an exquisite life requires it. So, like I said, breaking. Now, it says, when light, structure, order, coherence, logic. When dark, limitations, rigidity, judgment, fear. Go deeper. Richard Sierra, One Ton Prop, House of Cards. So it's like, get out of your comfort zone. That's basically what it is. Now let's look at the self. This one I do have to look at. I definitely have to read. Oops, I think I went a little too far. Yeah, let me grab a drink real fast though. Give me one moment. Okay. The self, the soul, the witness, the watcher. It's no surprise that two central mantras in the yoga tradition concern themselves with the self experiment, with Soham, I am that, and Sat Nam, true identity. If this card is perplexing for you, you are on the right track. It challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movement. I need to turn my heater off. My legs get really cold, that's why I have a heater. The self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it is lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place, and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. I've never seen that word before. That's interesting. It's B-R-E-A-D-T-H. Breadth? I hope I said that right. The self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back into witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing as the spectrum of the ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. Interesting. When in light, witnessing, accepting new aspects of self. When in dark, disjointed, fatigued, diffused energy and purpose. Go deeper. Watch Robert Bly read Kabir's poem, The Clay Jug. Interesting. So we have the box and we have the self. So it's like being you, coming out of your shell, coming out of the box, and be you. Be authentically you. That's what I'm getting from this. Coming out of the box to be your authentic self, to be who you truly are. And it doesn't matter if anybody accepts you or not. That's, like I always say, the opinions of others is not your concern. That's a quote that I heard a long time ago, and I can't remember who said it. I need to look that up, but it's somebody else that said it. I don't take credit for it, but it hit me hard because I did take opinions of others to be of my concern at one point. And there's like a pearl. And it's where the thymus would be, like right here. Your thymus chakra. So it would be like right here. And the pearl, and it radiates. And it's very colorful. So that's what I'm getting out of this. To come out of your comfort zone, break through the walls, and be your authentic self. That's going to be the message for you in June. And you might want to journal about it as well. Do a journal entry. Go from there. I thought about making another video about a separate topic. I don't know how I want to word it yet. But it concerns contracts like marriage contract, and if you look at it against, promises, words, oaths that you give to another. I mean, either way, they can be broken. And many people they treat love like a rag doll, and they don't really know what the value or the meaning of love, of what it truly is. And I was just sitting here thinking about that. I better stop it because I'm going to get on a roll. And this is just to do a pick a card kind of reading right now. And before I start rambling on about what my thoughts are on a separate topic, I think I better shut up. So, self and the box. So, break free from the box and be your authentic self. Okay? So, that's the message for June 2025. I hope you have a great month. I hope everything works out for you. And I hope everything works out for me too. I've got some things on my mind that I've been thinking about. And some changes that I want to do as well. So we'll see what happens. So take care. Have a great and joyous month of June. I'm going to post this up as soon as possible. And the topic that I was almost going to ramble on in this one, let's say Sunday. I might post it Monday. So I'm probably going to be wearing the same outfit, FYI. But take care and blessings to you.